お願いします。Hey, Zazen. Notice how your body is right now. A lot of the time, we're unconscious of our body, right? We're not really, in a sense, not in our body. We're in our head, in our mind, or in the future, in the past. And a lot of times we're not really sensing and feeling our body. So we can be very tense and not even know it. So Zazen is the chance to come back and be mindful of where we are and how we are. So turning the attention inward, noticing your body. How does it feel? Maybe it's a little bit tight, a little bit tense, or maybe it's too soft and collapsed. So you scan your body with your mind and notice places that are tense and tight, and then you just relax them, keeping a nice upright structure and posture. So you turn your attention inward, notice your body, release tensions. Remind yourself about good centered breathing, abdominal breathing. Breathing in, the belly expands, breathing out, the belly sinks back in. And of course, we use the out breath to get rid of even more tension. The exhale is really good for really releasing tension. You probably noticed that when you're really stressed or anxious or tired physically or mentally, it's natural to let a big sigh out. So it shows that it's natural to release lots of tension on the exhale, the out breath. So we can consciously do that over and over again. So noticing your body, noticing your breathing, noticing your posture. Relaxing more and more with each out breath. Excellent. Okay, step 5, please get your boken. Good. High bow to shoulder wall. Left side. Sides up. So, Senpai, let's go right into your program, the Kumitachi. And we'll just do, starting from the top, Kumitachi number 1, really basic movement, footwork, and that'll be our warm-up. We'll go slow, and we'll start with the first Kumitachi. So basic movement, slowly, and we're warming up as well. Okay, so stay going. First Kumitachi is Shoman attack. We step off the line and we blend with their attack and come down on top of their sword cut. So our Shoman blends with their Shoman. We do Omote and Ura. David Sagon. Forward stance. So let's do a few together. You imagine your partner is going to be coming towards you with a Shoman strike. Imagine that so you can use your mind for good timing. You move just in time. So we're going to do Irimi Sugiyashi, raise the sword, come down on top of their Shoman, and finish in Chudan. So forward stance the whole time, Irimi Sugiyashi, forward stance still. Make a big arc, as always. Make sure your Shoman is good basic Shoman, nice big arc without leaning. Yep, so let's do a few of those together. So each, knees bent, back straight, knee, on. We're moving to their omote. Chi. Good cuts. Bo. Roke. Siege. Touch. You guys are looking sharp today. Fantastic. Those are good cuts. Good. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to come towards you. I'm your partner. Show Manushi towards the screen. You do exactly the same thing. Now you just try to work the timing. So make sure you have enough space. Okay, Saigon, ready? And tell you what, I won't be able to see everybody do it, but remember in class, regular class at the dojo, we'll drop the tip, and that's a signal for them to come in. Otherwise, you're coming in right into the point of your sword, which isn't too smart, right? So when you're in Saigon, drop your tip a little bit, like towards, a little bit towards my gate on, not that far, just dropping the tip to create a symbolic opening, a reason for the attacker to come in, and then they come in again, so they don't rush right into your sword point. Now, Senpai, I won't be able to see yet. Whoa, we're sticking here a little bit, aren't we? Yeah, a little bit of screen sticking there. I think we're back though. Oh boy. It is glitchy today. So my screen has frozen. I don't know if you can see me right now or not, but okay, there we go. We're back. Wow. Seems pretty glitchy today. Try not to drop the sword. Part of weapons training is what? Mindfulness, awareness. Aware of your space, aware of your body, aware of what you're doing. So dropping a weapon, not a good sign. That means you don't have Zanshin. Senpai, what is Zanshin? Zanshin. I think I'm gonna type that in the chat box. And hopefully, I think I know how to spell it. Hopefully I'll get the spelling right. Zanshin. Zanshin. I think that's the right spelling. Senpai, who remembers what Zanshin is? You got a big hint when I talked about dropping a sword or not dropping a sword. That was a big hint of what Zanshin is about. And remember, we've talked lots about weapons class. Probably the biggest reason why we do weapons class, whether it's staff or sword, is for Zanshin training. Zanshin. What is Zanshin? Senpai Odin, what is Zanshin? Senpai Odin, can you take a reasonable guess at what Zanshin is? Senpai Titus, can you give a reasonable guess of what Zanshin is?
Being aware of your surroundings.
That's a very, very good rational assumption. That's good deductive reasoning, because I was talking about being aware of, do you have your sword? Be aware of surroundings. So very good. You're paying attention. So yes, that is part of it. You're absolutely right. Specifically, Zanshin means your mind is always alert. It means ever-present awareness. So you don't kind of nod off, or you don't kind of space out or drift away. It's being on all the time, clear, sharp, and aware all the time. Yes, of your surroundings and what you're doing, Zanshin. That's one of the main reasons we do weapons training, develop that. Okay, so I was saying that when you're in Saigon, now you're not gonna be timing it exactly together because there's three of you. But at some point, drop your tip a little bit. We're not gonna worry about it too much because you guys don't have to do it in sync. And I won't really be able to tell. I won't really be able to see if you drop the sword tips or not. So I might not time it exactly right. I might start moving before you drop the sword tip. I might start moving after, because I can't really see that detail from here. But if you remember that receiver's role is to, you drop the sword tip so that there's a reason for the attacker to come in, there's an opening. So try to include that, and I'll come in whenever I come in. Again, you're doing Sugieshi. Okay, a couple more. Good timing, Siler and Titus. Very good. One more. Good timing, Odin. Siler, very good timing. Okay, now we go to the Ura. So what we're going to do, what we've been doing, I believe, is just, yeah, let's do Ayumi Ashi. Irimi Ayumi Ashi. Work that basic footwork. So we just did Sugieshi. Now, Ayumi Ashi to do the other side. Stay in the forward stance, good extension. So let's do a couple together. Each. Ni. Da. Ikoi. Shi. Go. Good job, guys. And everybody's doing better. Siler, you're doing better. Everybody's doing a little better at keeping this out here. You're not collapsing all the way. You're keeping it out. Very good, guys. So I'm coming towards you again. So you're going that way now. And if you have a chance to drop the sword tip, that's what you do. Nice. Nice. Very good. Okay. Now, let's partner up. Senpai Titus, Senpai Siler, why don't you start? Face each other, bows eyes up. Okay, so Senpai Titus, how about you be Uke, you'll be the attacker. Senpai Siler is going to do the Sugieshi to the top of the sword, to the Omote to start with. So you can start whenever you're ready. Take your time. So hold on a second, guys. So now, receiver can drop. Yes, thank you, Siler. Exactly. You can actually drop the sword tip now. So Senpai Titus, you won't go in until sometime after the sword tip drops. Very good. Good job, guys. Whenever you're ready. Yes. Oh, so that was Senpai Titus. Yeah, so you want to come down for a showman, right? You come down for a full showman for this one. This kumitachi, the attacker does a full showman. So Senpai Siler, your timing was good. You had it. That was correct. Okay, set up again. And again, Titus, remember to wait for the sword tip drop, and then you come in full showman. Yeah, go on top of his sword, Siler. One more. Yeah, your timing could have been a little bit earlier, right? Okay, but that's okay. Now I want you to do the Ura side, so you can do Ayumi Ashi. Dozo. Good, one more. Good timing, Siler. Very nice. Okay, switch roles. Why don't you switch positions too? Yes. Bow eyes up. Okay, Dozo, take your time. Do the omote. So Siler, remember to wait for the tip to drop. Good. Remember, that's just Sugiyashi footwork, right? 1, 2, front leg, back leg. That's all. Okay, so hold on. Wait for the sword tip to drop. That's it, Titus. Okay, now Titus, do the to the ura, so that'll be Ayumiyashi. And Titus, drop your tip. Your Seigon should be a little bit lower. Titus, your ready position should be a bit lower with the tip. The tip should be pointing toward your partner's eyes. There you go. So that's correct. You did the other footwork, Siler, or Titus, rather. You did the other footwork where you just slid over. That's okay, because we were doing that one. We've done that, where you just slide and keep the same foot. Now let me see you do Ayumiyashi. Very good, very good. Okay, Senpai Siler, if you will stay there, and Senpai Titus, please switch with Senpai Odin. Bow eyes up, of course. Okay, set up. And Senpai Odin can drop the sword tip whenever he wants, and then Senpai Siler comes in whenever he wants. Going to the omote first, Sugiyashi. Very good timing. Yeah, to the sword. The next one's going to be to the wrist. This one's to the sword. Very good. Okay, Senpai Odin, now do ura, to the ura. Drop the sword tip whenever you want. Okay, good. You did Ayumiyashi. That's good. One more time. Excellent. Very, very good. Now, Senpai Odin, Senpai Siler wants you to remain the same way. And then Senpai Odin, now you're going to go to the wrist. Go to the omote. Omote, when you go to the omote, it can be the front or the back wrist, whichever is easiest to get. When we do the ura, it's always going to be the front wrist. But we're doing omote first, so it can be the front wrist or the back wrist, same movement. So whenever you're ready, dozo. Good timing. Okay, now do the ura. Very good. Okay, so you did the other footwork, and that's totally fine because we were doing that footwork for a long time. Okay, please switch roles to switch turns. That was very good work, Senpai Odin. Okay, so bow again, eyes up. So first will be omote to the front wrist or back wrist, Sugiyashi. Let's try one more where you get on top of the wrist. You don't want to touch the wrist because the sword is much harder than the wrist, but on top of it. There we go, nicely done. To the ura. So you can either do Ayumiyashi or the slide step over. Very good, you went for Ayumiyashi, that's fine. Great. Now, Senpai Siler, can you switch with Senpai Titus? Titus will take your position. Bow eyes up. Excellent. So when you're ready, Titus, you'll do Sugiyashi to the omote, to the wrist. Remember to drop your tip when you're ready. And Titus, drop your sword tip towards the eyes. A little bit more. Yeah, and Odin, you can drop yours too a bit more. Drop your tip. Okay, go ahead, dozo, when you're ready. So now it's to the wrist, okay? So go again. So that changes the distance. Yes, it changes the mai. Mai is distance. There you go, nicely placed. Now to the ura. Nicely placed. Okay, excellent, guys. Okay, now it's going to be a thrust to the abdomen. Okay, so everybody face the screen. I'll be your partner. Yeah, but a two-handed thrust though, right? It's a two-handed sword. Okay, I'm gonna come in Showman, and you come in from Seigon, Chudon. Seigon, Chudon. Try to time it really well. So you come inside my strike before I'm coming down. Okay, let's see, you ready? Oh, you might have been a little bit late, but it's hard to tell with the screen, right? And the delay. One more. It's a very sharp movement, Titus. Very clear, very sharp. Okay, now we're going to move right into the next one, okay? Now you're going to cut under my wrist. Let's do a couple together. Okay, Seigon. Here, Mitsugiyashi. High Seigon. It's a bit of an angle. Okay, Seigon. Sugiyashi. High Seigon under the wrist. You have to turn the sword a little bit, right? One more. Sugiyashi. High Seigon. Okay, here I come. Oh, so yeah, you drop your tip a little bit. Again, I won't be able to really tell if when you're doing it. So if you have a chance to drop your tip, you want to do that. Yes, Titus. Okay, now bow to each other, eyes up. Okay, since you're like that, that means Senpai Odin is doing the Showman. Senpai Titus is doing the cut under. Oh, by the way, we'll do first the ski to the abdomen. So Titus, you go from Seigon to the ski to the abdomen. Abdomen. That's right, you got it. Excellent, good timing. One more. Very nice. Now under the wrist. Excellent, one more. That's a good position too. Good positioning. Excellent, Titus. Switch roles and positions, please. Okay, set up. And whenever Odin's ready, he'll drop the tip a little bit to the abdomen first. Ski to the abdomen. One more. Excellent timing, Odin. Now under the wrist. And one more. Nicely done, Odin. Very nice. Okay, now face the screen. I'm going to come in Showman. And you're going to come underneath my chin. A very strong slide step. Right under my chin or to the throat. So show me you're ready with a good forward attitude. Try to time it. Good, one more. Okay, partner up. Eyes up, bow. Okay, so you're set up. We know who's doing what, right? So Titus is going to do the strike under the throat, under the chin. Good timing. One more. Titus, that is fantastic. So Titus, I really like your starting position. It looks like you are ready to go. You look like a sprinter in a sprinter's block. You look like Superman about to take off. It looks very dynamic, very powerful. And your timing was excellent. And your movement was very sharp. That's fantastic. Switch roles and positions. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Good timing, Odin. One more. Fantastic. Odin, that's great. So you guys, I'm really impressed with you guys today. So Odin, again, I liked how you were set up in the beginning. You're poised like a spring, like a compressed spring. You looked like you were ready to go. You're right there. You're ready to go, right in there. Ready to go just on a split spark. Gone, you're in. That's fantastic. Very good, guys. Okay, now we do the little bit more involved ones. So let's go through those quickly. So we can do them together. We start from here again. We do the Irimi Sugiyashi. Cut across. Remember not to dip the sword, not to dip the tip of the sword. Cut across. Keep pointing the tip towards your partner so you don't create too big of an opening. Step up, grab the sword, Tenkan, Shomen. Let's do a couple together. Sugiyashi, cut. Step up, grab the sword, Tenkan, Shomen. Good. One more together. Sugiyashi, cut. Irimi, Tenkan. Good. Let me see you do that on your own. Ready? Height. Good. Let's do one more. Make sure when you cut through that the sword tip is still angled towards the partner. One more. Ready? Height. Yes. Good correction, guys. Okay, now I'd like to see you do it together as partners. So bow, eyes up. So that means Senpai Titus is going to do a cut across the abdomen. Yeah, one more time, please. You guys are doing so good. It's amazing. Switch roles and places. And whenever you're ready. Good. One more. Yeah, good control, Odin. Very nice. Your footwork was very nice and controlled there. Okay, now together, guys, we'll do the other one. It's the same one, but we do a showman cut to match their showman cut. We do that omote and ura. So let's do a couple together. First one is the omote. So we do irimi sugiyashi and cut on top of the sword. Then we have to still use two hands. We don't take one hand off now. Slide step, turn the hips for the horizontal cut. And then this is the same. Irimi tenkan, shomen. Let's do one more together. So we do sugiyashi, slide step, turn the hips for the cut. Irimi tenkan. And guys, let's just do the ura together now too. So now we're going to do to the ura. So let's do ayumiyashi footwork. Ayumiyashi, slide step, turn your hips for horizontal cut. Right foot steps in, left foot comes back. Okay, one more. So we're doing ayumiyashi. Ayumiyashi, slide step, turn your hips for good cut. Irimi tenkan shomen. Stay in a forward stance. Yes, just like Odin. Very nice. Okay. Now, you two are going to do it together. So bow, eyes up. Of course, the first one is going to be showman on top of their sword to the omote. So again, Titus is going to drop the sword tip because we're starting in Seigon. So the Nage receiver should drop the sword tip to make an opening. Keep it nice and slow and controlled, guys. That's it. Yes. Very, very good. We'll do one more, but that was very good. Titus, I like how you have the control. You waited and stopped until Odin did the cut. His cut was a little bit hesitant. He didn't go right into the cut. I like how you were aware enough and had enough control to wait. You didn't just come up and do a cut. You waited for your partner to see what he was going to do. That is Zanshin. So you had Zanshin. Good, alert, readiness. You didn't just go into a movement. You were aware, alert, and controlled, and waited for the next appropriate movement. Fantastic. Let's do one more. Excellent timing, guys. Okay, now before we switch sides, let's now do the other version, the ura. So Ayumiyashi. So again, Titus is going to drop the sword tip when he's ready, and then Owen's going to do the shomen when he's ready. Yes. That's it. Other way, I think. Let's see. So to the left. Okay, let's do that again. Other way. So you know how you tell, Titus? This is how you tell. You go in the same direction as that side cut, right? You're cutting this way, so you continue going in that same direction because that's where the power is going. So you keep going in that direction. That's how you can tell. You keep going in the direction of that side cut. Yeah, keep going in that direction. That's it. You got it. So let's do a couple more like that. That's it. One more. So that side cut, you keep using that power and momentum to keep on going into the full turn. Very good, Titus. Okay, switching positions, switching roles. So of course, I'd like you to do omote first. So whenever Senpai Odin wants to, he's going to drop the tip. And whenever Senpai Titus wants to, he comes in shomen. Yeah, cut down. Good. That's it. You got it, Odin. One more time, please. That was very sharp. Oh, nice and controlled. I like how you made that into segments to really show control and good shape and posture. That's very impressive. Now to the ura. That's going to be Ayumiyashi. You got it. One more time. Left foot forward. Let's see. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that for full Tenkan, you'll have the right foot forward. So you're doing a Tenkai at the end. And so like we've mentioned before, it's totally fine. It's very, in fact, that's another totally equal option. But just to make sure everybody's doing the same thing, it's going to be Irimi Tenkan, which will keep the right leg forward, rather than Irimi Tenkai. So let's try that again, just so everybody's doing the same kata. There you go. You got it, Odin. That was a really good correction. Good control. Guys, that's great. Now let's bow the swords out. High bow. From the wall. Right side. Full bow. Swords to the side. Yeah, you guys are really pulling it together. Very sharp. So just before we finish, let's just take a quick look at the grab from behind. Ushiro Ryo Tatori Sayuendo. Let's do a couple together in the air. Okay, facing this way. Hip back. Little Minucci in front. Let's start with the left leg steps back and behind your partner. Shift the weight to the left leg and turn your hips. Good, let's do that side one more time. Okay, standing just normally. Then your grab, send the hips back so they don't pull your arms back. Hips back, hands in front. Left foot steps around and behind your partner. Good. Now remember what you can do if you get stuck. Like Senpai Odin is a little bigger, so sometimes their weight and their size are right on top of you. It can be hard to bring your arm up. So remember what you do is you don't think of your arm, just your elbow point right to their chin. They can't stop you from doing that. They can stop the whole arm, so just the elbow, and then you can unfold the arm. Let's do the other side. Normal standing. Bend the knees, hips back, hands in front, right foot steps around and behind, big weight shift, hip turn. And you might have to use that elbow point. One more time, guys. Normal standing, drop the weight, hips back, hands in front, step around and behind your partner, big weight shift, big hip turn. Good, okay, let's see that in partners. Bow to each other and just set up, doesn't matter who. One person grabbing behind, okay. Excellent. Make sure there's room to throw your partner because ukemi is going to be a side break fall or back roll or back break fall, whatever you need to do. That's it. Nicely done. Yes, sliding back. Very good, Odin. Okay, Odin, let's see the other side now. And slide back. Good. That's the my eye, right? Distancing. Good. Switching rolls. Switching turns. Good extension. Very nice. That's good ukemi, Odin. Good work, Titus. Let's do on the other side now. Yeah, use your elbows, hand blades, Manucci. Use your elbow point. Excellent. And Odin, you're being a good uke. Excellent, good for you. Okay, you guys. Now, that really was fantastic work today. And I don't know how ready or how close to what you did, Senpai Seiler and Senpai Kyla, where they're at, but if they know the program as well as you do, if they can do close to what you did today, all of you are ready for your next rank. And I do have your new belts, yellow, green belts. Okay, we'll be working on junior 6Q. So if it was just you two, what I thought today, we'd be testing you right away. Of course, we're going to be doing palm heels. So the test would be everything we did today, including the sayuendo, everything we did today, and the palm heel strikes, which you guys are very well versed in. So again, if it was just you two, you're ready to go now. So I'm just not sure. I'm going to talk to your mom. I'm going to email your mom and talk about where Senpai Seiler and Senpai Kyla are at, as far as are they about the same where you are at? And if they need a bit more practice, then we can do some more classes. So I'll arrange that, but it's going to be very, very soon. So let's do Misogi. Knees relaxed, belly released. Breathe in, expand out from your center. Breathe out, come back to your center. Breathe in, open, expand everything. You can even come up on your toes if you want. Breathe out, settle back and get heavy. So breathing in is like being expansive and light and open. Breathing out is being solid, heavy and grounded. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Once more. Open, expand everything. Settle back to the ground and to your center. Good. Okay, let's bow out, Senpai.
Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much.
Excellent work, Senpai. See you next time.